All right, y'all. So here is another shoulda, coulda, woulda scenario. Hey, y'all. I need some help with this man of mine. We are a blended family, but I take on most of the responsibility with the kids and home. And we have created the order and systems for just about everything. However, that is not the issue that I have with my husband. When I am not available to be present or do things, I tag my husband in to step up and get it done. He has no problem with this, but the way he does things is slightly irking to me. That heard that before, y'all. I digress. One example of him doing things his own way is when I cannot pick up the kids from school, he will do it, but because he does not feel like dealing with school traffic, he will pick them up early. This happens every time with him. School lets out at 3:30, but he will sign the kids out at 2 or 2:30 and he doesn't have to deal with the carpool line and the school buses. Again, this is just one example of him doing things his way. How can I get this man to at least try to maintain the same order I have set for the kids and for the house when I need him to step up for me? And I feel like we got a caller, but maybe
Somebody wants to weigh in.
Well, first of all, a man gonna do what men are gonna do it their way. We know that.
They are, but give them options. Because I'm going to tell you, when I pick up my daughter, I no longer go in that carpool line. It sucks. It's disorganized. So what I do is I say, cross that street and meet me at the store. Like, so I'm not going in that line. So there are options. I mean, he don't have to sign the kids out, but he's still stepping up to help out.
That's the part. I was going to say, I mean, this is funny because that actually happens with me too. But I don't complain. First off, if she does it more often than he does, it's not like it happens all the time. You know what I mean? So if it works for his schedule and he needs to get him a little early, I don't see a big deal. I think just be happy that you have the help.
It don't sound like he's doing it because of his schedule. It sounds like he's doing it because he just don't feel like dealing with the inconvenience of things.
That's okay too.
Being lazy. Let's be for real. But
that line is annoying. So I get it.
But it's more than just the carpool, y'all. She's saying it's
And school bus
everything when she
traffic.
asks him to do stuff. But that's just one way he does things out of order, I guess. But
Okay.
But
so
it's-
communication. So that would be the thing. Did you talk to him about it? Tell him how you feel about it. I mean, because that could be. But I'm just all about choosing your battles. Once you know, I don't even care if you're married, just in a relationship. Once you decide this is the person you're going to be with, there is going to be things that irk you about them. But how big is it? You got to choose your battles. And again, if it's not often, then just, brush it off. I mean, make a joke of it. Like, I'm sure they got picked up early because you got them. And then what's for dinner?
I'm
'Cause it's
gonna
not
say,
that deep.
right, and I'm going to say, as women, sometimes we think our way is the way,
Yes,
and
Lord.
so that it's not always the way. So I'm
That's
learning
right.
to lean in a little bit and see
I
the
like
other
that.
side.
how long did it take you to lean in?
Woo, I'm still learning to lean.
Just make sure you don't lean back.
Yeah, I ain't leaning back. I'm trying to lean forward, trying to be, progressive. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's his way. So
Yeah. Choose your battles.
deal with it.
And the thing with a man too is if you have any sort of critique and it doesn't even have to be harsh, he ain't gonna want to do it no more.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and trust me, I feel your sister because I have my order and system of doing things too. But as long as the kids are alive, I mean,
Exactly.
Everybody
And
Because the
safe, everybody
underlying
made it home.
issue
your
is,
order ain't his order.
That's it. And it's a control thing. That's what it boils down to. It's a control thing. If it's not your way, then it's not right. I know for sure I have that issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I really don't think it's that deep, sis. You should just
think about it though. If they are getting out at 3:30 and he's signing them out at 2, they missing a whole hour.
It's probably recess anyway. It
Yeah.
don't
At
matter.
2?
It don't matter.
What grade they in?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think it's that deep. It's not. Unless now here's the thing. If this were happening 3 days out of 5, then now it's a problem because like you said, now it's an issue with what you're missing. It could affect your grades. But if it's just here and there, it's not that big.